you.
Hooray!
You can hear. I can hear you. I just might have a slight concussion now. It's fine.
Oh no.
For now.
And I am going to go to the restroom and find some ice cream because it is time to celebrate. Finally. Oh my gosh. Yay! I'm going to hit you with a flesh slipper as soon as you get here next weekend, by the way.
Except you won't, because you'll forget.
To be fair, you could have started us in the same place.
To be fair, yeah, I could have, and I regretted it about as soon as he started his antics. But I don't know.
I could
For
keep
whatever
going.
reason, I was just thinking. Of course you did. I don't know. I just thought it might be nice to like get a bit of a background of what they were actually doing, but next time I'll just skip.
I liked it. It was fine.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go get the ice cream and go to the restroom.
Alright.
But man, alright. So I lost Fennel's voice about the second I needed it. Just like, welp.
Nice things happen.
Yeah. But it's like, I was working on it, I had it down, and then the second she's like, alright, Fennel, and I'm like, oh no. So
Honestly, Keelan's first time DMing, she's very lucky I didn't go with making a vampire paladin or cleric.
Yeah.
It was very tempting.
I mean, I went with a Fearbulk because I'd never played a Fearbulk before, or Fennel, for that matter.
Fair enough.
I completely forgot Tabaxi existed, or else I would have gone with one of those.
I just remembered something about
a bright orange tiefling.
Gosh, I just remembered something about Fearbulks. This is going to be very fun.
What?
Invisibility.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll be useful at some point, I'm sure.
Probably.
Oh, and I've feet upside down. Alright, there we go. Seriously, I need to know who carries around 4 javelins and why.
Actually, the barbarian in my other party does.
And I was about to say, do you remember the NPC I gave y'all last campaign?
Yes.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, Fennel does as well, but why? She has 4 javelins, and I don't know why.
Because they make excellent projectiles.
Yeah, but she also has 2 hand axes she can throw, so...
That's also valid too. Or she can dual wield them.
She can.
Ooh.
She can dual wield, she has throwing abilities, and 1 giant 2-handed axe.
Nice. I mean, to be fair, the javelins are better to throw than a halfling or someone else of your party, so...
Yeah, as long as nobody gets shot in the leg by a cleric, I'll count it as a success.
I think that was our party and our party alone.
I know, but it's so funny.
That's fair.
So my mom just got stung by a scorpion.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What color was it?
I have no idea. She took a whole bunch of Benadryl. She said it hurts like a bitch and is going to bed.
You might want to find out. You guys might want to try to figure out what kind of scorpion it was, because in Texas the bark scorpion is actually very common, and its venom can be very lethal.
I don't know. She said she didn't see it.
It's a very small, pale, somewhat translucent scorpion.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah.
I've seen those here. That's great.
And they are very, very venomous. Their venom can kill you if you're not careful about it.
To be fair, I think it happened a couple minutes ago. She didn't see it. She had her hand on the wall by somewhere. She wasn't looking. She got stung. She knows it was by a scorpion because she saw it like go off really quickly, but it was in the dark. She doesn't know where it is, and her hand is not swelling where she got stung. There's no mark or anything.
It happened how long ago?
A couple. Hang on. Hey, Mom. Did you see what kind of color the scorpion was? It was what? It wasn't translucent?
Wasn't pale.
It was more like copper?
She should be fine.
Yeah. How long ago did you get stung? 10 minutes? Okay.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No.
Okay, you'll be fine.
That's just a really that's another really common one. It's I've been stung by this a few times.
I have not been stung, but I have stepped on a couple with
Oh,
a shoe.
trust me, they suck.
With a shoe. I'm not very
Anybody
nice.
else feel itchy?
And then
God.
there's a larger black one, which you would swear to God is lethal. No, you just get a really bad fever and feel really ill for a while, but it will not kill you.
Lovely.
That's what they
Yeah.
said about lionfish things that sent my uncle to the hospital.
The what?
Lionfish. They're
Ah.
very rarely lethal. However, my uncle had to go to the hospital. He got-
Well, I mean, if you're already in bad health, the fever alone might end up killing you. But
He
if you're in good health and you're stung by a large black scorpion, you'll be fine. It's just gonna suck for a while.
Well,
Alright.
Anyway,
Just pulling
Scorpion
up.
PSA out of the way.
Yeah, so y'all are good to go. So Galahad and Romulus are following behind Miri and Fennel, and y'all are walking out of Penella Pass, kind of weaving through the people. It's getting close to noon, and y'all hang a left on the path, and y'all are walking down it. What do y'all do?
Fennel is very good in forests, and so she's making her way down, and glances back to make sure the others aren't stumbling.
Okay.
so we're still on town, yeah?
No, y'all just left.
Oh, damn. Oh well.
Alright, so
I feel like Miri's probably chattering away about just anything and everything since this is her first time out of her hometown.
yeah.
Fennel is looking.
That sounds reasonable. Does it
Alright.
sound like Galahad would appreciate it? Depending on what she's saying.
It's probably getting a little bit annoying considering she's been going on and on and on about this one tree she saw with all this like weird green colored like moss all over it, and she's just like going on about it because she's never seen anything that colorful in her life besides herself.
Okay, well then, yeah, that's probably getting a bit irritating for him.
Fennel reaches into her pouch, pulls out a tea flower that he had bought, the hibiscus.
Mhm.
What about something as colorful as this?
Miri just gasped.
Laughs. And puts it back. She needs it for tea.
I mean, this is true. So, y'all are walking a bit. Is anybody doing anything else? Since y'all are out of the town and y'all are walking down a path as basically it's through the marsh. The path at this point is kind of getting a bit iffy. It's not as traversed. You can see signs of it. It's flooded in the past. You can smell the marsh and swamp, and you can feel the heat and the humidity is the word I'm looking for. Everybody's kind of sweaty. Everything else. Yeah. So.
Fennel's used to this terrain. So she's probably like trying to guide them through it,
Mm-hmm.
and also keeping an ear out. She's keeping one ear on Miri and one ear on the rest of the forest.
Okay. Miri and Galahad?
Yep. I mean,
Oh.
Galahad's not really. I don't believe he's chattering away. So she's like, yeah, he looks like he can handle himself. He's a ranger. But the last time she went adventuring with a tiefling, it didn't really end that well. So
Oh.
Oh, that's too soon. No!
I know. She's keeping a close ear on Muriel.
I'm sorry,
My
I'm sorry.
child is
Bread.
confused.
Crap, sorry.
You're fine. We'll edit it.
Yeah. What time period? What time is it? Okay, 1:38. Alright.
Yeah, we'll have to listen through and edit, but it's
I will.
it's
Sorry.
fine. You're good.
Yeah. I caught myself, so I'll just come to this time point anyway. Alright, so... So, what is Miri up to during this?
Other than just chattering, she's probably looking around at things. Probably hit her staff against a couple of trees just to see what sound it makes. I feel like, if anything, she's definitely stumbled a few times over all the roots and stuff.
Okay.
I would also like to make a note. She thwacks a couple of trees, and on like the third or fourth one, Fennel's hand just gently blocks the way and is like, "Keep to the tree, or they may not
She
be as
wasn't
kind
hitting them
to
hard
you."
enough to like do any damage. She was just trying to see what it sounded like.
That's
Alright.
true, but you don't want to offend any dryads on accident.
Yeah, this is true.
Very fair.
Alright, so...
What about Galahad?
real quick, since y'all are gonna do that, both of you roll dexterity.
Oh dear.
Oh, lovely.
Get your fingers racked now, aren't you?
Ooh, I got a 12.
Oh, fun.
That is a 14.
Oh, fun.
Okay. Alright.
Oh.
So, Miri is kind of walking along and her hands are going everywhere. She's not really paying attention to where they're going. And she's just kind of smack, just having a grand old time. It's green. There's no desert at all. Wow, what? And just about the fifth tree, she goes to kind of to whack just to see what the sound it makes. Fennel kind of a little bit clumsily goes in her way and kind of blocks her hand a little bit. And she does block her hand, but she kind of stumbles a little bit, so they kind of collide a little bit. What do y'all do?
Fennel is immediately apologizing, but trying to hurriedly. I am sorry. I know it's a very fun thing to do, but there may be dryad-infested trees, and you do not want to offend them. If you are kind to the forest, it will in turn be. I am sorry. I did not to stumble like that.
Miri just blinks at her and then smiles and asks, "What's a dryad?"
I was so weird. She did not say that, but she kind of stops for a minute and pauses and is like, they are the spirits in the trees. They walk, they listen, and they learn. But they do not always. They are not always kind. Yeah, but it is wise to be polite to them. That way roots may not trip your path, go down the ways.
Miri nods, but you're not quite sure she understood what you said.
She stops again and she just goes, "It is better to be kind to the tree. You would not like it if someone knocked a stick against your noggin to see what sounded."
Grandma! Love it.
Yes! She's 135. Cut her some slack.
Alright. What is Galahad
Okay.
doing during all of this?
I'm gonna go ahead and Galahad's gonna go ahead and mutter in Elvish after she says that. Very tempting to find out though.
Fennel whips around
Hold
and
up, hold
Does
up.
Fennel know Elvish?
Yes, she does. She speaks Common, Elvish, and Giant.
Fun.
Alright, actually. Go right on ahead. Do it. I don't care.
She whips around and she says, "Do not set my home ablaze. I've seen that torch you carry." And turns forward and continues marching.
That wasn't the reference I was making, but yeah, well, let's go with that.
And then she just kind of, in Elvish, mutters back, And if you touch a hair on this tiefling's head, I'll rip your arm off." And they go.
Just
Mary has
keeps
no idea what
walking.
just went on, so she's just gonna start like saying whatever she wants in whatever language she has.
Well, and then you said your character speaks what now? The Fearbolg, I think it was.
How about they wouldn't really know?
Fair enough.
That's fair, but you know now that she at least speaks both Common and Elvish.
Mm-hmm. And he won't forget until he goes to the next campaign. And then he'll forget. And it'll be fun.
I think I won't forget.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you haven't caught what's been right in front of your nose this entire time, so I'm pretty confident.
Or have I?
No, I really don't think you have. I really don't. And it's in one of the two. It's in one of the two threads in Discord. That's all you're gonna know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it the thing?
It is
Keelan,
the
is it
thing. It is the thing.
Nice.
So you two know exactly where to go look for it. It's
Carrying
been
on.
staring at him in the face if he's got his Discord up especially. And I'm just enjoying it over here with my ice cream.
Don't have my Discord up. I have my character sheet up on one screen and nothing on the other.
Quest, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
But yeah, Miri heard this exchange in a language she doesn't know, so now she's just gonna start talking about whatever in a different language.
Alright. So. Now, but what language?
Let's just go with Infernal. For
Oh
now.
yeah, no one's gonna know that one. Okay. So they're walking on. Let me look at character sheets. Right. Cool. I probably should have all of them on the thingy, huh? Same window, not two different windows.
You realize I saw that when it was posted, right?
What? I'm not telling you what it is until you tell me.
The little sketch that she did.
Yeah, which one? I've done many.
Not you. That Bread did. Pretty sure you're referring to that one.
No.
Okay. Anyway, carrying on.
One minute. I'm laughing too hard at that. Okay, Brad?
Yeah.
Passive perception?
Roll a d20.
No, I'm saying, is it not on your sheet anywhere?
Oh, yes, I do. I have... We're talking...
She's kind of cutting out for me. Did anyone hear what she just said?
No.
I have passive wisdom. Oh, yeah, the passive wisdom is perception. It's an 11. Hello?
Oh! I just found it. Okay. Okay. So, as y'all are walking about, y'all are kind of getting closer to the...
Oh, what just happened?
I was looking at y'all's passive perception.
Ah.
And you didn't have it.
No, I just found it. I was looking on the sheet, but it's a little different than the other.
Okay.
Mainly because everyone else has like 3 different ones, you know? And only, I'm sorry, we'll just have to edit that out. Only had one, so it was
Okay.
very confusing.
Yeah, I've got an 11 in passive.
Okay. So, as y'all are walking along, Miri is kind of chattering away in Infernal, so she's already distracted, right? So you go on ahead and you roll a perception check for me.
Okay. That is a 18.
Nice.
No, sorry. No, not 18. 19.
Okay, just as good. Hello, kitty.
I miscounted. I wanted to make sure I got the right number.
Hey, it's all good. So, as y'all are walking along, even though Mary is chattering away in Infernal and her 2 companions don't really know what that language is, she and Galahad begin to notice that that there's a sound going around, and it is and they begin to notice that the waters on the left are kind of moving a little bit, like something swimming underneath. And everyone in the party notices that the birds have stopped chattering.
Fennel pulls
I know
out
where this is going.
small axe.
Miri grips her staff, like she does every time she realizes something's about to attack.
Okay. Galahad.
And Fennel
Galahad's gonna go ahead and throw his sword and his shield ready and say in Elvish, "Oh God, please be a dragon or not."
Romulus, who I unfortunately have been neglecting because this is hard enough as it is, kind of turns towards the, he just kind of gets ready with, I almost said with Romulus, but that's not right, with Galahad, and he bares his fangs, kind of creeping ever so slightly forward to get in front of his master, with his eyes on the water. So, with everyone kind of doing that, the water's still for just a moment, and nothing happens for a minute. What do y'all do?
Fennel stays.
Fennel stays. Mary?
She's looking at the water. Yeah,
In the water?
she stays quiet. She's got her axe out. She is staring at the water. She is not breaking attack.
Alright.
Am I able to pull out another weapon?
You are.
Okay. Can I just shoot my crossbow and aim at the water and see if something happens?
If I'm the impatient one in the group.
Yeah, I think you can. You're not able to see what's under the water, so would that be some sort of roll check?
Probably disadvantage.
So
Or
like,
is she even aiming? Is she
I'm
aiming?
just shooting at the water.
yeah,
Then
'cause
it would just be a shot.
yeah, so go on ahead and roll a d20, but with disadvantage. So disadvantage d20s.
I mean, if she's not exactly aiming at anything, then it's just a random shot in. I wouldn't really do a roll.
Yeah, but that means that I have to...
Unless you want to see if the crossbow jams up or something.
But the thing is that she and Galahad saw the water. So just... Yeah, y'all saw something like the water moving. Fennel did not. She heard that that everything kind of got quiet. But you two did, so she kind of knows the general area. So, yeah, go on ahead and just roll for disadvantage.
Okay. Doesn't matter very much. I got a 3 and a 4.
Oh! Yeah, so... I guess Miri fell in the swamp or something, because it doesn't fire, and, it's jammed up, and it looks like there's some gunk in that crossbow.
It's been in the bottom of my pack for like a week.
Yeah. There's some muddy sand in there, and some other unintelligible goo. So, does anybody do anything different?
Oh, seeing that the crossbow is jammed up and effectively useless, Galahad's going to go ahead, sheath his sword, put his shield away, and back up and pull out his longbow.
Alright, how far are you backing up?
Enough that I'm not in the way. In other words, probably a good 10, 15 feet away.
Alright, we'll go with 15. And Galahad was already probably about a good 6 feet behind the party. So that puts him now at...
I meant away from the water's edge, more or less.
Right.
Alright.
So... Okay, so you're still kind of about 6 feet away from the party, but you are already about 10 feet away from the water's edge, so now you're about 25 feet. Still good?
Yep.
Okay. So you kind of back off the path just a little bit, and ready your bow. Does Fennel do anything different while Mary is struggling with her crossbow? Fennel?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah. Does Fennel do anything different during this time? Or is she still just ready and waiting?
Well... Oh, hang on. Is about to die.
Nope, you're good.
Yeah. But... she has her eyes focused on the water. She knows that if birds aren't... probably something bad. But again, always try to avoid like that. She's a barbarian, it's true, but this is for her. Conflict is a last,
A last resort. Okay.
So I'm going to say, although I might, is something that I can short rest, or is this something I?
I caught like every other word.
Same.
Okay.
Speak
Ghost.
a little closer to your mic.
Yeah, sorry, I was kind of half talking there. Ghost. Speech of beast and leaf. That's something that Fearbolgs can just do, right? That doesn't require a rest, or.
I think you can do it a number of times, maybe, but it should be on your sheet. I think we wrote down all the stuff that's information, like all the information about it.
I thought I did too, but I don't see it. I see my rages.
I'm looking it up.
What I.
Would it be under general info? Maybe?
I found it on Google, but it doesn't say anything about a short rest or anything.
Speech of beast and leaf.
It's a Fearbolg race trait, I believe.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything about it. So potentially you don't have to do any rests because it's not saying anything.
Yeah, okay. I can just use it. So I call upon my power of beast and leaf, and I call out a hello, friend or foe. Show yourself.
So for a moment, nothing happens, and then this this triangular head slowly comes out of the water. I hate myself right now. And this giant snake comes slithering closer. And it looks at Fennel, and it bares its fangs. It is decently big. At least, I would say... I mean, it's just a giant snake. I'm not describing it because I already have the heebie-jeebies.
That's fair.
I literally
Fennel.
can't pull my legs up any further because I'm paranoid at the moment. So,
To be fair, you did this to yourself.
I did do it to myself, so everyone roll for initiative because, yeah.
So there was no point in me trying to befriend it.
Yeah, it kind of, when it bared its fangs at you, it said that. Alright, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
I got a 15.
But wait, that's initiative item.
Yeah,
Okay.
21.
Okay.
What do you add to it?
I don't think you had anything.
Yeah,
How
you
did
should
you-
have an initiative on there. I thought I gave it to you.
Yeah, I have an initiative modifier of +3.
You probably did, but I don't know where to look on my character sheet. Y'all need to remember, I'm real bad at D&D.
It's probably a +1. I think it's based on your dexterity, isn't it?
Oh, dexterity. Yeah, no, it's a 0. Never mind, just the 12.
Oh, so... Yeah... Okay, hang on. So I'm looking at this thing here, and it
On your
does say...
hold on your sheet, you should have an initiative modifier that's independent of all of that. It's based on your dexterity. Doesn't always mean it'll match your dexterity.
I don't-
Well, it looks like it's matching. Everyone's is matching that.
Alright.
So it might just be very well based on that. We could just make it based off of that.
Which character is this?
It's Fennel. She's not on the D&D thing.
Ah, well, that's gonna make that a hell of a lot more difficult. Okay.
Yeah, let's just go on ahead and for right now make it
Match it to your dex.
yeah, so for Fennel it would be a 0. It looks like, yeah. Yeah, because I'm looking at everybody else's, and it's matching with the modifier for dexterity. Look at that, I'm using big words. So if it's that now, monsters don't get a plus an initiative thing, do they?
Depending on the monster, honestly.
A modifier for it? Because it doesn't say anything about that, but I haven't seen any that do. However, it does have a modifier for dexterity. So, should we agree as a party to put the modifier for dexterity or not on monster initiative rolls?
That would be a DM choice.
And DM is verifying with the party.
Oh.
Okay, what would y'all do? Because I'm down for whatever.
You said you're using like an actual site, right?
Yeah, it's kind of it's that create an encounter thing. It has like all the monsters on this D&D Beyond thingy.
I feel like it would put a modifier on there if it had one.
Yeah. If that particular monster was capable to have a modifier, D&D Beyond would do it.
Yeah, like it doesn't say anything about initiative. It just has like strength. You know, it has the number, and then it has parentheses, dex, number, parentheses, that. So it has modifiers, it just doesn't have anything that says initiative.
Then it probably doesn't get an initiative bonus.
Alright. So, the order is going to be So Galahad got a 21. Shoot, remind me of the other two.
I got a 15.
15.
And I got 12.
Alright, so Galahad's up. What does he do?
Galahad's gonna knock an arrow in fire at the snake.
Alright. Roll. D20.
Alright, that was a 13.
Galahad's arrow.
Elven weapon training means proficiency in it. My proficiency is +2, so 15.
Okay. So you just barely hit. Go on ahead and roll for damage.
Me number, it is a 1d8. God, I have to remember which one's a d8. God damn it. Found it.
Yay, you're in the
To be
same
fair,
boat
I've been
as
using
me.
Dice Maiden most for the other campaign.
This is true.
1.
I'm sorry, what?
1. Got some thick hide on that thing.
Okay.
Alright,
God, this is a jackal fight all over again, guys.
No, it's only the jackal fight if the snake also gets a 1.
This is true.
that d8 is going bye-bye and pulling out the bronze one. And if that one fails me, I'm going to Dice Maiden.
Alright. So, Galahad knocks an arrow and aims comfortably for the snake's neck.
I guess since it was a 1, it was just kind of a quick knock, draw, loose.
Yeah.
Not even fully drawn.
Galahad just kind of... He's not really that worried about it, you know? He's confident in his abilities. He knocks an arrow. He lets it loose quite quickly. A bit too quickly. Because all it does is just skim the side of this snake's hide. Okay, then.
Sneaky snack.
Thick snake's hide, and you know it doesn't even leave really that much of a mark. It just kind of it's a little bit of a bruise. You can kind of see where it hit, but it doesn't even.
It scuffs it.
Yeah, it scuffs it, and the snake looks at him and hisses deep and awful, and I can't do this anymore. You know what,
Yeah.
Mary? You just go right on ahead.
Well, do I have
wait,
any bonus actions available?
It was my turn or something?
I do not have bonus actions
Yeah,
available.
so Galahad hit it for 1 point. What does Miri hit it for?
I chipped at scale.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take my turn to just laugh at Galahad?
That would be a bonus action.
Yeah, make it a bonus action. You can do it first.
Okay, well then let me do my actual action first. I'll laugh after.
I would be laughing except for the fact I'm trying really hard not to think about envision this in my head. That's what I've been doing the entire time, but
Just picture it with legs. It's a lizard now.
that helps, thank you.
But it's a sneaky
I'm
snake.
gonna go ahead and cast Chill Touch at it.
Okay. Your favorite.
Huh?
Your favorite.
It's fun. That is a
It's useful.
15.
Alright, go on ahead and roll for damage. Again, barely hit it.
That is 6 points of damage.
Ooh. Wait, was that the total amount? Oh, okay. Use a D8. Okay. I was about to say, did you just get a full-on hit on it? But not quite.
No, I would have told you if I crit the damage.
Okay, so. Sorry, I'm sitting here doing math. Yes, okay. So, Miri is kind of chuckling a little bit at Galahad, but she's focusing and she casts Chill Touch, and this hand just goes and grabs the snake round round its neck and kind of squeezes and shakes it around a little bit, and the snake's hissing and thrashing, but it can't get out of the hand. And
And it can no longer regain hit points.
And it can no longer regain hit points. And now would be the time for Miri's bonus action, which I will allow Miri to do.
Yeah, Mira's just gonna like look at Galahad and laugh.
I mean, I don't have to describe that. It was kind of funny. Alright. So, last but not least, what does Fennel do?
Fennel uses her spin again. Be a bonus action.
I'm sorry, that cut out.
I just barely heard any of it, to the point that
Fennel-
it just incoherent mumbling.
Sorry, I dropped the mic again. I keep forgetting I need to hold it up.
Mm-hmm.
But Fennel uses her spin leaf once again. Does that count as a bonus action, or is that her actual action? We need to think about that. Because if not, swing her axe.
I think that counts as an action.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Probably
No, never
say an
mind.
action.
Knowing Keelan, this snake cannot be reasoned with. So,
Hey, I can't allow one of those things to live.
very fair.
Actually, I'm kind of terrified
Fennel.
of my clothes at the moment. There might be one lurking.
There aren't.
Are you
And
sure?
again, just picture
Keelan,
it with.
I mean, there could be one lurking. You never know.
you are so lucky I didn't pick up the cantrip charm animal.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, that would have been nice, though, wouldn't it? Oh, I would have pet snake. That would have been
What if I wanted
great.
a snake for a pet, huh?
I mean, she gave me a dire wolf, so
Yeah. What if I wanted a snake?
I'd do it because you're my friend, but I would be taking a very fervent shower for an hour afterwards.
And no, you're good.
Alright, so does Fennel use that as her action?
Fennel takes advantage of the fact that the snake is being held by a very cold hand. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Fennel certainly does. Reptiles really hate cold. It makes them sluggish. And yeah.
But is our
so
DM going to apply logic to this now?
Is the
Sure.
question. Hooray!
Despite the fact that it's called Chill Touch, it doesn't do cold damage. It does
Yeah,
necrotic damage.
there is that.
Darn it! Oh,
Sorry.
well, never mind then. Well, it's still being held in one spot. So she takes this as her, chance to swing her giant battle axe down on its head.
Alright, so go on ahead and roll.
Roll 1d12 plus 3? What did I... Well, first
Barely
I
heard it,
rolled
but it
two.
sounded like she got a 15 with her modifier.
Wow.
Let me see if I roll right. Also, do I need to roll to hit it, or...
Yeah, you gotta
Yes.
roll to hit it, so you gotta do a d20. And add your modifier.
Oh, never mind.
What'd you get?
Got a 3.
Oh!
You miss.
Yeah, so...
I
Yeah.
guess one of the dryads was angry at me for not stopping Miri.
Yeah. So,
Did you add your modifier to that? I mean, you wouldn't hit, but did you add your modifier?
My modifier is in strength or what?
yeah, you're doing a strength action, so...
Then that's a plus 3. It would be a 6.
Yeah, because I mean, that is right. She's doing a strength action, so she adds that modifier, right?
Does she also have proficiency with the weapon?
I believe I do.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
forgot about that.
Then you'd add your proficiency bonus as well.
Where is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
a
great
plus 2.
axe.
Okay, so never mind. It's an 8. I've rolled an 8. I
You
don't
still
know
miss.
if that...
Yeah, you still miss.
The 15 barely hit, and the 8 definitely missed.
Yeah,
Well,
so...
never mind.
Fennel steps forward with intent to end this snake's life, but perhaps it's been too long since she's really used her battle axe. Perhaps she is feeling bad for taking this beast's life after living a life of peace in the woods for so long. for whatever reason, the axe just goes swinging by, and she cannot deliver the blow. Good enough?
You cut out. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You're good. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's been too long. It's been 100 years and she hasn't killed a soul. Well, never mind, I take that back. She did hit this crocodile.
Yeah, she goes hunting on occasion, but for whatever reason, she ain't got it today.
Yeah, not today.
Not
Maybe
today.
it's the fact that there's another tiefling nearby.
Sorry.
Too soon! Too soon!
Not soon enough. Not soon enough.
You'll
No,
find out.
my heart. No. I actually feel bad now, damn it. Okay. So, the snake is now freed of this hand, and it's quite angry. Quite angry, and it fixates on the yellow teeth. Wow. Orange
Good job.
tiefling. More
Gotta
meat.
rotate that color scale, my friend.
You know, see, I have the color scale right in front of me.
Prismatic.
Chaucer's. Woo!
Oh, there goes my phone.
Ripperoni. Alright. So the snake is going to attempt to lunge forward and chomp on this tiefling. Oh yeah. So, the snake is quite angry, but it doesn't think properly, and it narrowly misses Miri, slamming its fangs into the path, and with the force of the attempted bite, the ground kind of shakes a little bit. And it's about, I'd say, 3 feet away from Miri, and it's quite angry. It's actually kind of bangs its nose a little bit, its fang marks are in the path, and it just kind of comes back with a mouthful of dirt. Galahad is up.
Well, go ahead and fire another arrow at them.
Alright, go on ahead and roll.
Well, I imagine that missed.
Yep. You missed. Galahad just, the arrow very narrowly misses, but the snake manages to it's moving, it doesn't see the arrow, but...
Oh, no, sorry, I missed the damage. It's 1d8 plus 3. So it would have taken 4 damage.
I'm sorry?
The longbow is 1d8 plus 3 damage. A piercing damage.
Okay.
I just quickly glanced at it instead of actually, reading it. I just saw 1d, it was like, okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it's 1d8 plus 3.
okay, do we want to go back and add that, or just
That's
add
up
it
to
from
you.
this point? I think let's just add it from this point, because there's already been other turns. Probably. Right? Maybe? We good with this? We not good with this?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm fine with that. I should have read that honestly.
It's okay, I'm gonna be screwing it up 6 ways to Sunday, so... Mary, is Mary good with that?
Yee.
Yee, okay. So the arrow just narrowly misses the snake's hide. Perhaps Galahad just really doesn't, is afraid of snakes or something, because he's just not on the ball right now, dang.
My last one hit.
Miri's gonna yell at him and say, "Watch it!"
Yeah, because it did go a little close. So is that a bonus action, or is that your actual action? Probably would be a bonus. Yeah. I'm sorry, what?
I have to move locations, my tablet's dying.
RIP! In the meantime, more ice cream.
Before my turn. Sorry about that. Okay. My turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Snake's about 3 feet away from you.
I guess I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at it.
Alright. Roll to hit.
It has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, so you have to roll.
So you don't have to roll to hit it.
Nope. The
No,
thing has to
gotta
roll. The creature has to roll to get out of the way. I love Sacred Flame.
Interesting. Okay. So what is... It has to be over 14.
Are you casting it as a spell or a cantrip?
I have as a cantrip because
Okay.
of my patron.
Okay, hang on. That knocked into my thing. Oh, it did the dexterity saving throw. So it got a 15.
It still takes half damage, I think.
Yep. It still takes half damage, yeah.
You sure? I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, Sacred Flame, even if they get out of the way. No. Was that Sacred Flame?
No, that is not. Flame
no,
Lake
that's,
Radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range.
no.
The target must
Sacred-
succeed or take 1d8.
Sacred Flame doesn't take half damage on a failed.
That's
save.
Chill Touch, isn't it?
No. That's Thunderclap, which I have too, but
Dang
I can't use it because everyone's too close to me.
This is true. This is true. I always get that one mixed up, maybe because I was looking at it for my character. Alright, so Miri casts Sacred Flame, and the snake very narrowly jerks back from the flames, and it's up high, it's hissing, it is angry, it is bruised, and yeah, it's out for blood. What does Fennel do?
Fennel, I might add, had frozen when an arrow got close to Miri.
Oh no!
But she took herself out of it now, and she tries to hit it again with her great axe.
Alright, do a d20 roll for me.
I rolled a 6. No, wait, no, that's a 19. Haha!
Ooh!
Woo!
So I hit it.
With your modifiers too? I mean,
My
you hit.
modifier is a +3, so I got a 21.
Woohoo!
Plus, do I add any? I don't think I add anything else.
No, you don't add anything else.
No.
I don't think.
Anyway, but I do roll my 12, and I get a +5 attack bonus on it, and I rolled a 7, 12, +3? What is the d12 +3?
That's the d12 plus 3 additional damage if you're doing a damage roll.
Ah, so then, yeah. So that's 7, 8, 12. That's a 15.
Dang.
That's what I was saying with my longbow. I misread it. It was 1d8 plus 3 damage.
Okay, and the +5 is because you got over 20, right?
No, the +5 is an attack bonus that I have.
Getting over 20 doesn't really do anything unless you roll a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Nat 20 is a crit attack.
And you get double points of damage, right?
The DMs that I'm currently going with, it takes the damage half and then adds that.
Okay.
That's just the DMs I'm with right now.
Okay. Alright. So, Fennel is quite cautious of the snake, doesn't like how close it is to Miri. Takes a moment to take a deep breath, grabs her battle axe, and she swings with everything she has. And with her brute strength, that blade goes clean through the snake's neck, and that head just goes through the marsh like like one of Flash's balls, and it's just gone. The body.
I didn't realize
flops.
Miri had a battle axe.
Sure, let's go with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever, the snake's dead. Mead.
Reset the scene, let's go.
Mead.
Reset the scene, let's go.
Yeah, that's nasty, mead.
Yes, it
Fennel
is.
takes Fennel takes a very deep breath, lays a hand on the scales, and kind of mutters to herself a little prayer of, "You were restless in life, you find it."